An Eyewitness Sports special presentation inside the Travelers Championship.
The eve of the Travelers Championship, overshadowed by COVID-19.
As I said, we've had 3 positive tests.
The head of the PGA heads to Hartford offering reassurance.
I think the reality is that we all have to learn to live in an environment of COVID-19. And so I'm concerned, but I'm also confident with the program, the protocols that we've put in place.
I think you should have some confidence that the Travelers is enforcing their version of the quarantine very strictly.
The show must go on.
The tournament tees off less than 12 hours from now.
Hi everyone, I'm Erin Connolly here with Joe Zone, and we want to welcome you to our Inside the Travelers Championship special. It has certainly been an eventful day, to say the very least. Just hours before this tournament kicks off, we learned 5 players have withdrawn, all related to COVID-19. And Joe, fill us in on the latest going on out there. Obviously, a lot of big changes.
I mean, you want to talk about big changes? Look where we are. We are about a quarter mile down the road from the actual golf course. Now, in years past, we're right up there. We're on the green, we're on the practice tee, but so many restrictions this year. And by the way, I am not wearing a mask. I am socially distant from almost everybody. My photographer, Mike, has his. And as part of the media protocol, we all had to be tested. I got my test back today, negative, so I'm okay to go. I will be one of only 2 people. Usually we have maybe 30, one of 2 people who will be covering this golf tournament over the next few days. So it tells you how many changes and how strict they are trying to be. Now, let's talk about COVID-19 and how it's impacted the players. Look, you're going to get some tests. It's not unexpected you have as many people as the PGA has to test every week. You know, in the last 3 weeks, they've conducted more than 2,700 tests. They've come back with 7 positive. So far this week, only 1 player has tested positive. That was Cameron Champ. The caddies for Brooks Koepka and Graham McDowell tested positive. That's why they withdrew. 2 other players, Webb Simpson and Chase Koepka, also pulled out. They didn't test positive, but they withdrew because of an abundance of caution. PGA Commissioner Jay Monahan was in Cromwell today to talk about the PGA's COVID plan.
It's pretty clear that this virus isn't going anywhere. And so that's why I go back to the weeks that preceded our return, the amount of work that we spent to develop our health, safety, and testing protocols, to educate our players and constituents on them, to be here at this point in time. We're excited to get into the Travelers Championship this week. And I just tell you, Mark, that for us, and I addressed some of this in a memo to our players, we're just going to continue to refine and get better and better and identify ways where we can further mitigate any risk.
Yes, and they've already had those conversations. They have come up with some other safety protocols going forward, some things that they will use next time around at the end of this week. And from